think people should take APES because as a college student I can say that taking advantage of getting that AP credit means a lot when you're in college. You don't have to go through that gen ed class, so it's definitely worth it if you're able to get out of the way. You're saving a lot of money, and so take advantage if you can.
I think people should take APES just because it's very important to know what's happening in your environment. After taking APES, it's influenced so many of my decisions. I now use bamboo utensils and reusable sandwich bags, and it really affects everything in your life, how you vote, how you act, and it just helps you make more informed decisions.
I agree. APES is really different from any other class that's offered here, so I think everything we learn is interesting and, of course, like Emma said, relevant, and it's really interesting to learn stuff that's current to our time and can be applicable in everyday life.
Take AP Environmental Science because you never really think about how the simple, small, day-to-day stuff affects the environment, and APES teaches you how it does, and more.
A lot of times students like to complain about, oh, why are we learning this? Like, why does this matter? Like, I'm never going to use this in my life. But APES is one of those classes where everything you learn is super important and super applicable to your everyday life and the world we're living in now. And especially with climate change, and the environment being really talked about in the news right now, it's really good to stay educated and make sure that you're an informed citizen that knows what's going on. So I really enjoyed the class because of its real world impact. Because of the class, I was able to walk outside and point things out to my parents and be able to explain why this was happening or why this is the way it is.
Whether you're interested in making a change or not, we learn such interesting information. We do hands-on stuff, we go on field trips. I think all that makes the class just like such a fun experience. It's all my favorite.
My favorite part, at least, was when we all took a trip to the beach. Since it's usually a smaller numbered class, we all get super close and we're like a big family. And the beach trip is just super fun. You learn about different ecosystems that are right here in Northwest Indiana.
Create a study group as soon as the year starts. You may think you understand it, but you do not. APES is a really hard class, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it saying it's not, but it's so worth it. Everything you learn is entirely worth it. I still think about the stuff I learned back then today. Just create a study group. You'll learn how to apply information, which is so useful in other classes. And you do learn information that you use in other classes too. I would just create a study group. That's basically it. Study, please.
My advice for APES would be just to stay on top of your work. It is an AP class, so it is challenging, but it's definitely not too difficult. Like, if you stay on top of things, pay attention in class, and work with the people in your class, you can definitely get through it. It can be very fun if you get into it.
100% prepared for the AP test. I walked into that test and I sat down and I was like, oh, these are the easy questions. I looked through it, even though I was kind of frazzled and nervous just because you are nervous during an AP test knowing that it could count for college credit. I still got a 4 on it, and which was very surprising to me and everyone else. But you just learn so much and you know more than you think you do, and Ms. Shupryt's tests really, really prepare you.
I was also very prepared for the AP test. I think the tests that we take in class, again, are challenging, but they definitely prepare you for what you're going to see. We cover material. The class is designed to work towards getting a good score on the AP test. I felt confident. I ended up getting a 5, so I was very prepared.
Because unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not.